What's up, beautiful people? My name is Raymond and welcome to my channel, Curious Eats, where we do whatever we want with food. We're gonna do some experimenting, some exploring, and hopefully by the end of every video, have something delicious to eat.
This series isn't made to show you how to follow a recipe. That's kind of boring. I'm just an amateur home chef having fun in the kitchen. I want to inspire you to make your own dishes and have fun with it. Not every recipe will work out, but we'll at least have something delicious to eat. Welcome to Curious Eats Experiment.
Today we're going to be tackling two different soups. We're going to be making a cauliflower and lemongrass soup, as well as a sweet potato and ginger soup. Now, the challenge is we're going to be making two soups and putting them in the same bowl. Aesthetically, if we could pull it off, will look amazing for all you Instagramming people out there. Hey guys, it's actually Ray from the future. I completely forgot to explain why we're doing the soup so complicated and the way it is. Like, if you wanted simple, good soup, like still make the recipe. It's actually pretty easy to make and it tastes freaking amazing. But why are we making it so complicated? Why are we doing two different soups, putting it into one? Well, because it's fun. The whole idea behind it is using the sweet potato soup is going to be a lot more rich with the butter. It's going to also be a lot more savory, heavier, just because of the starch from the sweet potato. Also, you're going to get a little bit of kick from that chili pepper that I added. And it's just supposed to be a lot of flavor. So we have that side of the soup. The other side is the cauliflower puree. Using the cauliflower, it's going to be a lot lighter. The lemongrass, the lime is going to give a lot more citrus, a lot more acid to help cut through the fat from the sweet potato. Okay, also I forgot to mention, sweet potato has ginger in it. It's winter, it's cold outside, let's stay warm inside, let's get warm in our bellies and get some ginger and some nice warm soup, right? Ginger and lemongrass is actually a really classic pairing, so that's why the two soups, even though they're different, they still go really well together. The cauliflower has a lot of milk in it, has some dairy in it. That's going to help cut through some of the heat and the spiciness from the sweet potato. Also, the citrus is going to lighten it up. So, main reason why I did this is because I find whenever I'm eating these really thick pureed soups, it's heavy. I have a few spoonfuls and then I'm done, like completely knocked out. So having the cauliflower soup is gonna help revitalize you, make you go like, I'm fresh again, I'm new again. Yo, let's eat some more soup, right? So you're trying both soups, and then at the very end, mix them together. It's a totally different flavor when you mix them together. Oddly enough, you just have both of them, but when you put them together, it actually mingles really well. Last night, I actually let my girlfriend try it, and she's like, she likes it mixed more than individual. But it's just so that you could try different flavor profiles and then mix them together. So that's the whole reason why I did it like this. Plus, it's aesthetic. I mean, you post this on Instagram and it should get a few likes. Now we're going to start putting the base together for the sweet potato soup. We're going to put about 2 tablespoons of oil into into a pan with medium heat. You're gonna throw in the carrots, throw in the onions. So now you're gonna add the garlic and the ginger. Bad news, they're not soups. Right now they're definitely not soups, they're more like a mash. However, that is okay because we will thin it out. I'd rather it be too thick than too thin because we could always add some liquids to help thin it out. Having said that, we're using chicken broth. Nice, good old-fashioned chicken broth to help thin out the sweet potato soup. However, not the cauliflower soup. Reason being, there's a slight yellow tinge to it, and I believe that's the fat from the chicken broth. I don't want that yellowness in here. This is supposed to be white, not yellow, not like me. So we're gonna just use it for that. However, milk will be used to thin out the cauliflower soup because it's white. It's not better, it's just because it's white, okay? All right, let's give this a try and see what we get. So we're gonna start by adding half a can of the chicken broth. And also gonna add, which is roughly a cup of milk. And let's see what we get. Now just a nice little dollop. Done. That's it. Oh, are we gonna do it? Oh, we're actually gonna do it. Another dollop here. One more drop. There we go. Done. Oh, okay. I think that's it. Hey everyone, so I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually the next morning. Now, there are a few things that we got to go over. I think all in all, it went pretty well, the recipe itself. The only thing is there are some problems that we have to address. So, number one, cut the carrots smaller. For God's sake, it took way longer than it should have just to cook the carrots soft enough in order to be blended. So, cut them into maybe a dice. Number two, use a blender. When I was eating it, it was still a little bit chunky. I don't have the greatest thick blender. It was really garbage. Don't be like me and cheat and get an actual blender. Blend it up. It's gonna be a lot smoother. Also, for the cauliflower soup, when you're actually cooking the cauliflower, you actually want to use the chicken stock instead of just water and throwing out the water. Use the chicken stock, throw the lemongrass in there as well, so that when you're cooking the cauliflower, you actually get to extract some of the flavors and the oils from the lemongrass as well. Okay, the last thing is, when I made this recipe originally, I expected the sweet potato to get off thicker than the cauliflower, just because the sweet potato has so much extra starch in it. However, I found that the cauliflower actually thickened up pretty well, so instead of using half and half for the cauliflower, I would actually use just straight up chicken stock and maybe just some milk, just to fortify that color a little bit more. I wanted to use the half and half for the sweet potato, but then I realized if you did, the sweet potato would actually get a lot lighter than I would have wanted, and I wanted that deep contrast between the white and the more orangey, darker colored sweet potato. So instead, just stick with the chicken stock and add extra butter in it for that extra added richness. Let's give this guy a try. It's almost too pretty to eat, almost. So let's give the sweet potato a try first. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I can't believe how good this is. You guys gotta try to make it. Wow. Let's try the cauliflower. So good, so good. Have you seen that before? Like on a Food Network or those cooking shows. It's like they barely put it in their mouth and they're already saying it's crazy amazing. Like it's ridiculous. But it actually is really good. So the sweet potato is nice and warm. It's really like winter perfect, I'd say. It's like a nice warm thick soup. The ginger helps warm you up. It wakes you up a little bit of that ginger, but also the chili pepper is also kicking you in the face right now. God damn. So in that case, let's do the cauliflower, help balance things out. Wow. That lemongrass, you can really taste the lemongrass. You can really get that citrusy note in the back, but it's not sour. It's not that sour. It's mainly because the lemongrass itself isn't really sour at all. It just gives you that lemon note and that sweetness. That's why I love lemongrass, and that's why so many Asian cooking and so many Asian dishes actually have lemongrass in it. It's really, really refreshing. So now I could actually go back and eat the sweet potato again because I'm feeling so refreshed. All right, let's actually mix this up and show you what it tastes like together. This is exactly what I'm talking about. When you mix it together, it's a totally new flavor profile. This soup is amazing. You're amazing. You guys should definitely try this amazing soup, you amazing people. So, the final recipe is gonna be in the description below, down here, and you guys can try it out for yourselves at home. If you've tried this at home, let me know how it went. Maybe even things that you could improve on it, maybe things that you liked, didn't like, and yeah, put that all in the comments and have a discussion. This is the end of the video, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this and want to see what other crazy cooking videos or food related videos I'll have every week, then you can always hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you next week. What food are you curious about? Okay, it's time to... Oh God, that scared the crap out of me. There's a little squirrel. Jeez. So I have it set up. Jeez. Whew. So guys, I have it